be easy for her.
Veronica?
Yeah.
It never is. Playing from the servants' end. It's upstairs all the way.
No, I meant this business of her husband having an affair.
Oh, yes, of course. Well, that too.
Did you notice back then when she was knuckled?
Tears in her eyes, I see.
That's not the Veronica Borton I know.
There's no score, is there?
Well, Nick's team got the ball in the pan for a bogger, but no one actually flushed it.
So it doesn't count now.
If they do split up, I don't suppose there'll be any more passage football.
The shooting would go too.
The Leander Bar at Hendon.
It's always been a miserable business, divorce.
Well, Giles Croker had an interesting idea that might... That's us.
You're doing the oranges, are you?
Yes. I'll follow you round. Well played, V.
You couldn't possibly get someone else to do the drinks, could you, Joe? I'd quite like to ask your advice on something.
Yeah, of course. Sarah?
Granted.
Oh. I've reason to believe Borton's having an affair.
No.
Why would you think that, Veronica?
Well, he's told me for a start. He calls her Mrs. Whitrow. I just can't understand it. I've seen her photograph. She's no oil painting.
So why does he,
He says she's nice.
Nice.
I ask you.
Yeah.
Oh. You know, it's been 30 years. It's supposed to be our anniversary tonight. I've even bought him a new ukulele.
It's the waste, isn't it?
I know he's a Miss Dreadful bee yet, but I mean, it's like servants. One gets really quite attached to people around the house.
Or Labradors.
Sorry?
Around the house.
I'm sorry, Hugo. I can't understand a word you're saying.
Try shock tactics.
Yes, give him a good blasting.
You think so?
Well, you've got a forceful personality, V. It might work.
Oh, what a relief. Oh, I thought you might tell me to make it up to him, you know. Get my hair done. Buy a new nightie.
Oh, no.
I can't stand that sort of thing. Ooh, second half. Look, many thanks, both of you. I can't tell you how much better I feel. Woohoo!
Shock tactics.
I don't think I'd bank on it, though.
No. What was Charles's idea?
Well, he thought to reenact the wedding day.
30 years on?
Yeah.
And get them to...
No, just the reception. You know, the same hotel, same people, same music. He thinks it might remind Borton of the way things used to be. Also, it was a very good party.
You've got Veronica back on form, anyway.
Oh, MacDonald had a farm, E-I-E-I-O, and on the farm he had some toast, E-I-E-I-O, with a crunch here. Come in.
Morning, Alan. You said you... What's all this?
It's for Jack and Hugo. It's a bit of a surprise.
It'll be a surprise, all right. You usually make them bring their own biscuits.
Well, I'm going to cover up the food, you see, before they come in. Sit them down here, facing the screen, dim the lights, and turn on the projector. There. Awful, isn't it?
It's appalling. Where is it? South America?
No, it's our downstairs gents. Well, that's what I told them we had to discuss.
I think that's my phone number.
Well, don't worry, we're having the walls painted. Now, just when they're beginning to think it might be a bit boring, wham! This'll make them sit up a bit. Well, it's the quarterly accounts. We'll take a look at the figures in the right-hand column here. The gross and net capital accumulation. We'll see there. All right? Now, that's how much money we've made this month.
Oh, I see! Gosh, that's quite a lot, isn't it?
Well, I thought so, yes. And as they're so keen on parties, I thought we'd have a celebration. What do you think?
Well, I think it's a wonderful idea. All this lovely food, and are we drinking anything?
Well, I wondered if this mightn't be a good time to try and show Jack and Hugo that it's possible to enjoy oneself without alcohol. I'm serving fruit juices. No, you're probably right. I'll get something from the cellar.
I'll do some more toast for the pate.
All right. Oh, look, Griselda, you're quite sure they will be here?
Oh, don't worry. I've even rung Lady Borton to remind them.
Oh.
She says they've left. They're on their way.
Good. Right.
I don't think Alan will mind, do you?
Oh, no, I shouldn't imagine so. He only wanted to talk about the staff lavatories.
And once she knows how important this is...
Oh, quite, yeah.
Have you got any teeth?
What?
Teeth. I need a set of teeth for a spot prize.
Oh, yes, of course, yes.
Thanks. It's a comb. Teeth. That is brilliant. I'll be right back.
Well, they seem to be enjoying themselves.
Yes, don't they?
I found the record, Jack.
Oh, good.
Now, you say they were married in 57.
Yes.
So, Borton. Yes, you're quite right. They had the Allen bit.
Oh, I think someone else is using it now.
Yeah, no, they won't be long. The only problem is it's also booked for this evening as well. It's Jennifer Hare's 21st.
Do you think she'd mind changing?
It is rather important.
I couldn't agree more. The Borton's getting a divorce. It doesn't bear thinking about.
Yeah.
I mean, do you realise they used to take about 150 of us to Henley every year?
Yes, I did, as a matter of fact. We do the catering for it.
Oh.
And the hampers at Newmarket. Usually both garden parties. And the ball at Christmas. Look, I'll get on to these people, see what they have to say.
I'm looking for the wedding reception in the Allenby room.
Yeah, straight through there, madam.
You're not doing the jilted lover, are you, by any chance?
Yes! Oh, it's a good joke, isn't it? I'm from Bernard's office.
How lovely.
Oh, we haven't seen that one done for...
Oh, not for years. How will you go?
And mind you, if we can make a suggestion...
What?
Well, it's just that if you go straight in, I think a lot of people will miss it.
Yes, whereas that staircase there, you see, leads to a gallery.
And if you stood up there...
And put a couple of shots into the ceiling.
They are just blanks, I take it.
Birdshot.
Oh, birdshot. Well, even better.
Well, you should get their attention.
Thank you very much.
Good luck. Hello, Mrs. Hare. This is the White Hart Hotel here. It's bad news, I'm afraid. Yeah, we've had a burst water main. It's completely flooded out, yes. So I'm afraid we're going to have to cancel this evening. Mrs. Hare? Mrs. Hare? Oh, Mr. Hare, hello. Has she? Oh. Yes, well, I do have the book here if you'd care to choose another day. Yes, well, perhaps when she's feeling a bit better.
That'll be the bride's mother.
Which?
That heavy object falling on the synthesizer.
It's lovely when it works, isn't it?
Oh, yes, isn't it? Yeah.
That's all fixed then.
Good.
They were a bit disappointed, of course.
Of course, yeah. Anyway, what about the bedroom?
Yes, we were rather hoping they could have the same one as before, you see.
In 1957.
What, the bridal suite?
Yeah.
Room 28. Yeah, unfortunately, we've got a Welsh couple in there at the moment. No, hang on a moment. Jackie, could you pull the fuses on 28, please? And cut the heating. Just take a few moments.
Right, thanks.
I don't know if you can help at all, but the band's just lost its synthesizer, and we wondered if you had any music.
Well, excuse me. Reception? Oh, no power, sir. Oh, dear.
Thanks for the comb, by the way.
Oh, right. Yeah.
I thought you might like a share in my spot prize.
Oh, well done.
How kind.
Well, if you insist, sir, I suppose number 64 is free. Yes, I'll see about it right away, sir. Jackie, could you... Thank you. That's that, then. Fixed. No, sir.
Yes, we wondered if you had any music, like tapes we could dance to.
No, I'm afraid not, sir.
I think Hugo could probably help.
Yes, I might have something in the car. I'm afraid I can only manage the rather traditional stuff.
Oh, no, that's fine. That's just what they want.
Right.
I'm ever so grateful. Thanks a lot.
Is anything else, then, Jack?
Well, just the swimming pool, I think.
What about it?
Well, Veronica always said the bit she enjoyed most about the wedding was watching the bridesmaids get thrown in.
It's January, Jack.
Yeah. Yes, and they are quite a bit older now, aren't they? Well, perhaps you could break up the ice a bit.
I'll just give them an eighths of reel or two and a Gay Gordon or something.
Good idea. Well, I'll see to that, then, Jack. I'll catch you later.
Oh, yes, madam. You need 8 people, yes. Would I? I'd be delighted.
I know why they haven't come.
You all right, Alan?
Hmm? Oh, yes, Alan's all right. Alan's always all right. Nobody needs to worry about Alan. No, it's because they don't like me.
Oh, come on, Alan.
Well, either that or they found a party, or both.
How could they find a party driving up the A32 on a Monday? No, they must have broken down.
You know, I was invited to a party in Florida once. A group of us from Harvard were going to watch a shuttle launch. But you know what?
Well, I expect you were working for your exams.
I was working for my... Well, somebody's got to work. I know nobody else here takes this business seriously, but...
Of course we take it seriously. You know we do. Oh, is there any more bread?
In the briefcase. No, they didn't come because they don't like me.
Alan, that's not true. Of course they like you. Well, they may not have said so, but people like Jack and Hugo don't find it easy to say that sort of thing. A lot of us don't. Dear, it's not, is it? Not that as well, Alan? Happy birthday, Alan.
Did you know Lennox Kimber had a sex change and become a nun?
Does that mean he can't come?
No, I'm afraid it's a silent order. I've managed to get about half the original guests.
Am I supposed to be doing the others?
No, they're dead.
Ah, so sorry.
Well, it is over 30 years, so I've gone for the direct descendants.
Jolly good, yes. We've had a stroke of luck.
Oh, yes?
Yes, Pat Boone is staying at the Connaught.
Oh, is he now? I wonder if he remembers us.
Apparently he does. Still says he'll come.
Oh, splendid. Well, thank you, Samson. Oh, I've got... And see that no one disturbs us. Right, what about the fireworks?
Ah, yes, Bombardier West. Well, we're all settled there, except the finale. He says it's rather short notice, and all he's got in stock is a 40-foot SAS badge or a rather nice 50 years of Sainsbury's.
I think both, don't you?
Good, I'll tell him.
Well, I'm perfectly well aware of that, but I am not anybody. Now stand aside, Samson. Oh. Oh.
Veronica!
Yes,
What a
well.
surprise.
No, I haven't got time for a drink. I've got a taxi waiting outside. I just wanted to say thank you.
What for?
Well, for trying to bring us together. I do appreciate it.
Well, we thought we ought to do something.
I took your advice about giving him a good blasting. I went up to Willesden with the punt gun.
What, you didn't?
I don't think Hugo meant you.
I just used the butt on the back of his neck. And then laid about him with the riding crop. It had the most extraordinary effect. Anyway, I just stopped by on our way to the airport. We're flying to Antigua.
Antigua?
Apparently it's an island in the West Indies. Borton's quite keen on trying to start a family.
How?
How wonderful!
Yes.
There you are. As I say, thank you both most awfully. Good God, look at the time.
Yes, indeed.
Borton's promised to have us back by Henley, so see you then.
Right. Bye. Antigua.
Yeah, no, I don't suppose we ought to be that disappointed.
No?
Well, I mean, it is what we wanted after all, the two of them coming back together again.
Yes.
I'd better tell Pat Boone. He's not going to like it.
How could you?
What?
How could you do it to
Well,
him?
it wasn't us, Grizzle. Lady Bolton threw him down the stairs.
Oh, I'm talking about Alan.
Oh, Alan.
Oh, Alan. Do you realise it was his birthday?
Birthday?
And he got lunch specially for you. It's so unkind. And have you any idea how he feels?
I think you're being a little unfair, Grizzle.
Here.
I suppose it's only Alan. I mean, he doesn't matter.
I think we'd better explain.
Yes.
Would you like to tell it, Hugo?
No, you do.
Right. Well, the reason we couldn't be there was that we've been rather busy organising a little something for Alan.
Oh, yes. A little birthday party. It was Jack's idea.
Golly.
So we just sit here.
Until somebody kicks the can, yes.
It's rather taking it lying down, isn't it? I mean, can we start a fight or something?
With whom?
Each other, as a diversion.
Have a drink party.
No. I'm afraid we'll just have to wait here until we're rescued.
Yes, it's a bit of a bore, I know.
But there you are. Oh, bad luck, Mrs. Keithley.
Good try, though.
What about a disguise? Now, an apparently innocent person walks across the foyer.
Oh, well done.
What?
Rupert, he's just kicked the can.
Really?
Yeah.
Good old Rupert.
Yes. Splendid effort.
Yeah. I suppose we'd better make a run for it then.
Yes, absolutely.
Right.
Caught you!
Crumbs, we'd better be a bit quicker next time.
Yes, lovely. Hello, Grizzle.
Hello, you two. Have you seen what I won for catching the greasy pig?
No.
A light touch on the concealed switch and...
Oh, very nice, yes.
Well, green's the gale, you see. Oh, it's a wonderful party.
You haven't seen Alan, have you? We're getting a bit worried about him.
Yes, we saw him last playing Pass the Cucumber.
And Hugo didn't think he looked awfully,
You know, comfortable.
No.
Oh, well, I haven't seen him since he went off to play sardines. Has anyone...
Oh, we found him then, all right.
Yes, hiding under the loft insulation.
We hadn't had his vest and Rupert's Labrador to sniff him out. I mean, he would say if he wasn't enjoying himself, wouldn't he?
Well, I know he was awfully pleased with his birthday present. He's never actually done any fly fishing, but I think he'll be frightfully keen to learn. Look, if you're worried, I'll go and find him. Well, I could bring him down to the pool while I'm at it.
That sounds ideal. Yeah, I think the swim will cheer him up.
Yeah.
Party?
Bad luck, Barty.
It could be the beard.
Listen, I've had another idea. I think I could probably get one of the waiters to set fire to the cocktail lounge. Then, under cover of the smoke...
Have a drink, Barty.
Alan? Alan? Look, I know you're in here.
Griselda?
Hang on, I'll get a chair.
Look, are you on your own?
Yes. How on earth did you manage to get up there?
Oh, fear, mostly. Look, I think I've got a plan. What time is it?
4:30.
Right, well, the maid says the milkman gets here at 5. Now, I wanted to give him this in return for his uniform. Now, wait for me downstairs.
Alan.
I'll have climbed down the balcony on knotted sheets.
You're not enjoying the party, are you?
Me? Well, what have I ever done to them? That's what I want to know. Did you see your cousin playing postman's knock?
It's only a game, Alan.
Postman's kicked the door in and ravished the occupants. I'm covered in bites.
Dear.
Look, I've got to get out of here, Griselda. I think they're planning to throw me in the swimming pool.
Alan! Come here. Sit down. The only reason Jack and Hugo threw this party, the only reason they've gone to all this trouble...
It's revenge, isn't it?
It's because they like you. If they didn't like you, they wouldn't have asked you to be the ferret, or sat you on the whoopee cushion, or put mayonnaise in your shoes. You just get a new briefcase for your birthday.
You reckon?
I know, Alan. Did she really bite you?
She did rather, yes.
Oh, dear, yes, look at that. She gets a bit carried away sometimes. Comes from being rather unattractive.
Is that what it is?
Didn't you think so?
Well, I can't say I noticed, really.
Perhaps you should.
Hmm?
Notice if people are attractive or not. Is going to happen to him, Jack?
Oh, don't worry, Grizzle. They've got everything ready. I think he'll enjoy it.
Well, I should hope so. God knows it's costing him enough.
Yeah. And then when he's finished, it's hot toddies all round.
Followed by fireworks.
Then breakfast.
It's been quite a night for him.
Well, we wanted to give him something he could tell his grandchildren.
Griselda!
Alan! Are you all right, Alan?
What do you think, Griselda?
Well, you won't tell Jack and Hugo, will you? They'd be so upset.
You still think they're doing this because they like me?
I'm afraid so.
Well, I'll try and remember that.
I must say, when he first came here, I thought he was a bit,
So did I.
But he seems to have taken it all rather well, really.
Yeah. Since we're all on the second floor,
Yes.
do you think he'd be game for a spot of,
North face of the Eiger. Good thinking. Let's ask him, shall we?
let's, make it a surprise.